Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to share my friend's Capgemini interview experience. I hope this video will be very useful to all the candidates. So basically the candidate is from CSE department. The duration of the interview is 25 minutes and she applied for analyst role. Now without any further delay, let me start sharing our interview experience. First, the interviewer asked her to show her ID card, that is, you can show your Aadhaar and PAN card, and then he asked her to introduce herself. So basically, this is the right time to attract the interviewer. Like, you can mention all your skills, not only technical skills, you can also mention your soft skills also. So a good introduction actually plays a major role in your interview. So let's take an example. Suppose if you're asked to sell a pen to a customer, then how will you do that? So basically you will mention all the features of the pen, right? So you have to mention the advantages of that pen so that the customer will be attracted and they will buy the pen. So similarly, in the self introduction also, you need to mention your characteristics and skills so that the interviewer will be attracted. Here you can mention your academic details, and also if you have done any projects or internship, you can also mention that. And apart from that, you can mention your technical skills and also your soft skills, whatever you want, like you can mention in such a way that they'll be attracted. And then he asked her to explain about her project. So whenever you're explaining your project, just give a deep description. Like, the next question will be framed from your description itself. For example, my friend used NumPy and Pandas library in her project. So the interviewer asked, what is the use of these libraries and why do you use that, something like that. So prepare for these kind of questions well in advance. And she even shared her screen to show her project. He also asked them questions after seeing our project work. Not all the interviewers will ask us to share our screen, but anyway, be ready for that. So always try to give a deep description about your project. So this actually plays a major role in your interview. So prepare for this well in advance. And as an extension, he also asked, what are all the difficulties you have faced in your project? Like, if you have faced any difficulties, you can mention that. Just feel free to share your experience. For example, if you faced any problem while dealing with any particular topic in your project, then you can mention that. And then you can also mention the steps followed by you in order to overcome that particular situation. So this kind of answer will surely attract them. They will surely encourage this kind of approach. She actually used Python programming language in her project. So he asked, what are all the advantages of Python? Python is actually easy to read, learn and write. So this is one of the important advantage. And the next advantage is it's interpreted language. Like, Python is an interpreted language, which means that Python directly executes the code line by line. So in case of any error, it actually stops further execution and reports back the error which has occurred. So this is what is the advantage of Python. And the next important advantage is vast library support. The thing is that the standard library of Python is actually huge. Like, you can find almost all the functions needed for your task. So this is one more important advantage. The thing is that for each and every domain, you can find libraries in Python. For example, let's take if you're dealing with a web scraping domain, then you can use Selenium package from Python. One more advantage is that Python is portable and it is dynamically typed. So dynamically typed means Python does not know the type of variable until we run the code. So it actually it automatically assigns the data type during execution. The programmer does not need to worry about declaring variables and their data types. So this is actually one more advantage. And then they will ask, what will you do if you get better package? Like, for this question, each and every candidate can tell whatever they want. Like, prepare for this kind of question well in advance. He then asked some questions related to OOPS concept, like he asked what is polymorphism and what is inheritance, and then he also asked what are all the different types of inheritance. So here you can explain about a single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical and hybrid inheritance, and then mainly focus on OOPS concept because this is very important topic. Like they may ask us to explain about the features of OOPS concept, like data encapsulation, data abstraction, polymorphism, inheritance. So these are all the features of OOPS concept, right? So they may ask us to explain about these concepts. So mainly focus on these type of questions. So this actually plays a major role in your interview process. And then he asked, why should we hire you? They will surely ask this question. So this is one of the important question. Like you need to explain all your characteristics so that they will be attracted. So in one of my interviews, I answered like this. So what I told is, like I am a type of person who will actually interact with people and make many friends, and I can easily adapt to any kind of situation or any kind of environment. And then I also told that I'm good at problem solving, and I'm also good at communication skills. And I told that I believe these two qualities are very much required in a corporate world, and I'm good at these two qualities. And like as an extension, I also mentioned that if I get selected, then surely I will be an asset to your organization. So this way of approach, like this way of explanation will surely attract the recruiter. So this is my own way of explanation. So if you like, you can also follow this. And then he asked her to explain about class concept. That is, he asked what is class in programming languages. So the basic definition is that a class is the blueprint that defines the variables and the methods common to all objects of a certain kind. In the real world, you often have many objects of the same kind, right? So for example, your bicycle is just one of many bicycles in the world. So in object oriented terminology, we can say that in a class of objects known as bicycles, your bicycle is an instance. So let's consider that there is a class called as bicycle. So each and every bicycle has its own characteristics, right? So that will be mentioned in the data members. Its functionalities will be explained in this member function. So both these clubbed together will be defining the class bicycle. And then he asked her to write a program to find whether a particular string is palindrome or not. Like she already mentioned that she is good at Python, so she did this question with the help of Python programming language. Like she directly typed this in Jupyter notebook, and then she got the output. And then he asked what are all the different types of joins in SQL. You are supposed to focus on this particular topic because DBMS also plays a major role in your interview process. So focus on that, prepare for this kind of question well in advance. And then he asked some more HR questions like why Capgemini. So you may have some personal reasons, right? So you can mention all those reasons. Like if you get this job, then you will do this or that, something like that. So you can mention all those reasons. They will surely encourage that. So for this kind of question, you can answer like this. As a fresher, I have some skills and knowledge, but I need a platform where I can implement my skills to grow professionally, and I believe that working in such a reputed organization will surely help me to grow professionally by working in real-time projects. So this kind of answer will surely attract them. So prepare for this question. And the next question is, they may ask, are you willing to relocate or travel? So for this question you can tell that yes, definitely I love traveling and exploring new places. And as an extension you can also mention some of the benefits of traveling, like by traveling to new places you can face new people and new environment, something like that. So you can mention the advantages of traveling also. And then he asked, are you comfortable with the night shifts? So basically, frankly speaking, no one wants to work in night shifts, right? But anyway, as a fresher, we can somehow manage to work in night shifts. So if you are really willing to work in night shift, you just tell that yes, I'm willing to work in night shift. I'm eagerly waiting for this opportunity so I can manage to work in night shifts. So something like that you can tell. Last but not the least, they will surely ask, do you have any questions for me? Always try to have some questions prepared for the interviewer. Basically, many candidates may think that we are not supposed to ask any questions to the interviewer. But it's not like that. If you have any queries related to the job description, or if you have any queries related to the hiring process, you can ask them. They will surely rectify all your doubts. So whenever they ask this question to me, I will ask them to share their work experience so that it will be useful if I get selected to that particular job. So I will ask questions related to that. So this will show how much you are eagerly waiting for this opportunity. So always try to ask some questions at the end. So these are all the questions they asked. I hope you all liked my video. So for more useful videos like this, please do subscribe my channel and stay connected. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.